The title of this writing is Spiritual Reporter. The Grasshopper gave me a new label to play with one day, Spiritual Reporter. I knew exactly what he meant. A spiritual reporter is someone who talks about the spiritual side of being human, but doesn't necessarily experience it, at least to the degree that they talk about it. There are some notable names in that group who are big draws on the motivational tour circuit. Their message is sound, but to my eyes, their experience is lacking. These are gifted speakers who have books and digital downloads that have a wealth of information that introduce people to the spiritual side of being human. But they haven't received their own message. It sort of reminds me of the old axiom, do as I say, not as I do. This isn't a slam on these people, just an observation. They provide a valuable role in getting the message out, but the message hasn't yet landed in their inbox. Here's the difference between a spiritual reporter and a spiritual teacher. When you're in their presence, one gets you curious about their information. The other transports you to the spiritual realm. In other words, the reporter gets you to see and hear it. The teacher gets you to experience it. Out of respect for the work they do, I will not name any of the reporters I've talked about here, but two teachers I've experienced are Eckhart Tolle and a fellow named Jerry Stocking. A number of years ago, I wrote about one experience I had with both of them in the same day. Now, that post could easily be interpreted as, my teacher is better than your teacher, but it's deeper than that. It's a barometer to use to assess your access to your own spiritual nature. One method will get you curious about it. Another will actually take you there. For example, when reading a book infused with spirit, you'll be taken away from the world of facts and figures and into the quiet world of calm. Spiritual works don't get you to think. They get you to experience and feel. Here's a hint. If you're reading a 7-step book, it won't be a spiritual experience. There is no overt agenda with a spiritual presentation or text. The only mission is to take you to that place that has no name and no syllabus, but is a cauldron of learning. I still read the works of spiritual reporters because they are so gifted in presenting what they say, but I know they are the wrapping paper rather than the gift at the end of the day. All the best, John.